Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of GNG News. This is a continuation on from the last video. I won't like to show you how many cards are next to me, but there's basically like a big graveyard of code cards next to me. So let's keep on going. And like I was saying previously in the last video, let me know what your favorite card is and from what set. And if you guys actually pull anything decent from these code cards, please let me know in the comment section down below, because as I previously said, I have no use for these. They are literally pieces of card that I throw in the bin. I don't do anything with them. I did used to use them for island scans, but then once you obtain every single Pokemon in the game, it kind of just gets a bit boring after a little while. Also as well, funny little story, some idiot decided to steal from me. So yeah, my 3DS XL and my copy of Pokemon Sun has gone missing. So I currently don't know where that is, but hopefully we will be able to find it. If not, I kind of narrowed it down to a few places that it was at, and I've checked them quite a few times. So there's not many people who are in the line of being a suspect for that. But at the end of the day, you gotta keep on going. You gotta keep on making money, and you can't let people stop you, because when people try and stop you, it's essentially because you're doing something good. That's why I just stay in my own lane, continue to do what I do, and at the end of the day, I let the good times roll. Because the way I see it is, life is essentially about being happy, and when you're not happy, you can't make other people happy. So I continue to try to make content that you guys like, because I enjoy making you guys happy, and I enjoy uploading these videos, because the way I see it is, if I get this stuff not for free, I do obviously pay for it, but if I don't use this stuff, then what essentially is the point of me keeping hold of all this? I am not a hoarder. I do not actually play the game. I do not play the Pokemon Tcgo. I have not played the game in years. I don't think I'll ever pick the game back up. I just like the card art, and I like the nostalgia feeling of just pulling packs. That, to me, just reminds me of my childhood. It makes me feel happy, and, you know, I like it when you guys comment saying, oh man, that was a really good card, great video, great pull and stuff like that. Them comments, you know, they really cheer my day up sometimes. So if you guys would like to leave a comment, please do so. If there's anything in this video that you think maybe I could have done differently, or maybe I should improve on, please also let me know in the comment section down below. Also, I am on Instagram. You can go and follow me on there. If you do, you will be informed of like when I upload content just before I upload it, because I try to take photos of everything that I upload for my YouTube channel on my Instagram like a day or at least a couple of hours beforehand. So if you want to be in the loop and in the scoop with everything that's going on with me, go and subscribe to me on Instagram at GMG News. Also, I do have my own personal Twitter account under the name General_Music. The reason why it's called that is that's the name I use for when I create music. I used to be part of a group called TPC. I do have another YouTube channel which is called Watch My Skills. So if you're interested to find out what sort of music I make or have made, please go and check that out. Also, I was on BBC Radio 1 Extra beforehand. If you are on my Instagram, if you click the link in the bio, that will take you straight there. There's quite a few things that I have done over the coming years. I just think at the end of the day, if something doesn't work out, just keep on going. And if you keep on getting the same results, change up your formula and do something different. Because sometimes in life, you have to change if it's necessary for your success. Now, me personally, I would love to just have my own business, be able to create my own revenue, and not essentially work for anyone else, because that's the problem when you work a job. You know, big shout out to everyone who works. We keep this society going. But yeah, when you work for someone else, you look at how much they're making, and you look at how much you're making, it kind of makes you realize that eventually you need to come off working for people and you need to work for yourself. I'm very inspired and motivated by my father because he's self-employed. And one thing he's always said to me is, boy, you will never, ever be rich working for someone else because they're essentially paying you what they think that you're worth. And this is very true. And I think it's very demoralizing the fact that a lot of people are on minimum wage, which is like, depending on how you are, how old you are, around the £7 mark, £7 to £8 mark. So I'm quite glad that the NHS are apparently going to be increasing our wages and dropping our working weeks down to 4 days a week instead of 5 days a week. If you want to find out more information about that, go and check out my previous video on my YouTube channel, GMG News, which you are currently watching right now. Also, if you like the fact that I have been doing news updates and news segments, please let me know in the comment section down below and suggest a video that you want me to read or essentially react to. Try and make it something that's current or relevant. I only like to do news reports on things that are either current or relevant to my YouTube channel. So let's see if we can get some more code cards. So there's another code card. Let's do these ones as well. And if you guys keep saying to me, why do you keep giving away these code cards? You can make money off of these code cards. Why don't you sell them? Dude, I don't have the time to sit there and sell fucking code cards. That's not the motivation for me. Selling code cards is nothing I've ever really inspired to do. I don't want to be Mr. Code Card Seller. That's, you know, I don't really see that to be a good title. And at the end of the day, if I know that you guys are getting decent pulls, that's good enough for me. It really is. Because the way I see it is, you help people to eventually be helped. This world, I believe in karma. I really do. So I believe that people, when they do things with the wrong intentions, they will always fail in the end because they're not pure of heart. And when you do things just because, you know, you want to be a good person, eventually it may not happen straight away. It might take months. It might take years. But eventually it will pay off for you. And if you want to know why I keep uploading so much content, because why not? The way I see it is every single day could be my chance to eventually... I'm not like, YouTube isn't my dream, but, you know, if I was ever to make something out of YouTube, the way I see it is I wouldn't want to have an off day where I just decide, oh, today I'm not making any content because, you know, I'm not feeling up to it or whatever else. The way I see it is that one day that you decide you don't want to make content could be the one day that essentially, you know, you could be scouted via YouTube. Someone could react to one of your videos. Something really big could happen. So the way I see it is if you just keep on trying and you don't give up and show your perseverance and prove yourself to the people, eventually it will reward you. So yeah, just keep on going. Don't let anyone put you down. Don't let anyone dishearten you. And another thing as well, just don't listen to other people's bullshit. Just do what you got to do. Otherwise, you're just going to be clogged up with people's crap. And I'm not being rude, but it's a very selfish world. And you got to the way I see it is you have to love yourself before you can show love to anyone else. So if you're not willing to help yourself before you're willing to help anyone else, you need to reassess what you're doing, because you need to make sure you're okay before you can make sure anyone else is okay. And like, being happy is very important. That's why I do get some stages where I won't make content for a little while, just because in my like actual life outside of YouTube, I may not be happy at that particular moment or in time. I try not to let that affect my YouTube videos. I do try to continuously upload content all the time, but at the end of the day, I am human. I do have off days. You know, I have said that obviously on them days I could essentially pop and I could make a video that, you know, does really well. But at the end of the day, guys, I've been doing this 3.5 years. I've been uploading content nearly every single day throughout that time. So if there is a little period where I don't upload content for like 1 or 2 days, don't panic. It just means that something's happened in my actual life that has kind of like stopped me or delayed me from making content, but that doesn't mean that I'd ever stop making content. I have had people ask me before, like, what is your end goal with YouTube? I don't really have one. My end goal with YouTube is just to see how far it gets me and then just continue going from there. there are a lot of big YouTubers that I like watching, like Deji, KSI. They're two of my favorites. True Geordie, I think, is pretty funny. I do like Ali A, just because he's a really good YouTuber when it comes to Call of Duty and cool stuff like that. I do watch a lot of Watch Mojo, and I'm not going to give away every single person under the sun that I watch, but yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers that I have invested time in, and at the end of the day, I'm quite a fan of people who put a lot of time and effort into their YouTube channel, regardless of how they do their channel. I don't like it when like you see people with just like generic logos or generic commentaries and stuff like that. I like people who think outside the box and just do different sort of content. And I like people who are original. I don't like people who just copy other people's videos and stuff like that, because them people are just there for the hype and then they disappear when shit hits the fan. But yeah, if there's any other sort of content that you guys want me to start making, just let me know in the comment section down below, and I will have send me a video via my email address, forgondar83@gmail.com. If there's something like you want me to react to, or something you want me to review or maybe buy, then just let me know, and I will try to get a hold of that product or view that video. Like I said, I just want to make interesting content for you guys. You guys are the most important thing with my YouTube channel. You're the ones who keep me going every single day. You're the ones who make me continue making content. So if it weren't for all of you guys, aka the subscribers, I wouldn't be here. So I just want to give you all a big massive I just want to give you all a big massive thank you and a big massive shout out for everything you've done. I know that I said I wasn't going to do shout out videos anymore, but that's for like content creators, because I don't really think that I should be doing that at this stage. But big shout out to all the subscribers, because you guys are amazing, and it's really nice to know that all these people generically have, followed me, not because of code cards, not because of giveaways and stuff like that, because I've made videos where I haven't given away one single thing for free, and I've had thousands of views, and that means the world to me to know that you guys view my content because you want to be here. And there's nothing more in this world that I like than when someone gets praised for doing something good. And I believe I try and make good content for you guys. So when you guys say to me, "Oh, good job, well done, nice video," and stuff like that, that means a lot to me. There is a lot of people who have been commenting, rating, subscribing, and sharing my content. Once again, big thank you to you. Big thank you to Jeff. Jeff is like one of my biggest, let's say YouTube subscribers or fans or whatever you would like to call him. He's commented on like a absolute ton of my videos in the past, and it's nice to know that some people, well, not some people, a lot of you have stuck around, a lot of you have disappeared, but it's nice to know that, I essentially have a community of people that are here to watch me and my content, and I am here to provide it for you, because I like providing content for you guys. I like knowing that my content has helped you lot essentially make it made you happy, or it is helped towards your deck, or it's helped you guys find a Pokemon or get an island scan. And as I was previously saying in my last video, you can use the Yokai Watch medallions as island scans or QR codes for Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. Also, if you want to find out how you can claim your free Latias or Latios for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sun, or Moon, go and check out my previous video where I showed you guys how to do that. Also, this month, they are giving away in the UK shiny Pole from Smith's, which is a UK toy store, kind of like Toys R Us, apart from the fact that they haven't gone broke. But if you have if you have a Smith's near you, you can get yourself a shiny Pole in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon completely for free. All you've got to do is go up to the desk and ask them, and they should give you a code completely for free. next month as well, Pokemon will be distributing another legendary Pokemon code. Hopefully it's another code that's going to be given away at game. If it is, I will be popping in there and picking up codes, because I've always done that, and you know that's been one of the things I've been doing on my channel for like over 3 years now, because I just decided to use my initiative and help people out. I didn't do it for the sense of like gaining views or whatever. I just thought to myself, these are free, and sometimes it's just nice to be a nice person. But at the end of the day, you know, if you guys like that sort of content, you like me giving away free codes, then please let me know in the comment section down below. One thing that I don't understand with Pokemon is when it comes to these free codes, they only seem to distribute them in America and the United Kingdom. Maybe it's because these are the two countries that sell the most Pokemon products besides obviously Japan. I don't know, but I think Pokemon should do an event for like France or Spain or Italy or Germany or, you know, Croatia or one of the many other countries that buy, support, and love the Pokemon products. I've had a lot of Brazilian people say thank you to me for giving away Pokemon codes because they're not available in their country. They can't get hold of them for some reason. They're just not supplied where they are. I think Pokemon should supply these in other countries around the world, but what they have been doing for some of the Pokemon Legendary distribution events, not all of them, they've been giving away free Pokemon via the Nintendo Pokemon games. So essentially what you have to do is, if you have a 3DS, 2DS, 3DS XL, or 2DS XL, some months they've been giving away legendary Pokemon like they have this month for Latias and Latios in the UK via your game. So you have to have one of the 4 games that I previously mentioned, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and one of the 4 consoles that I previously just mentioned. And essentially when you open the game up and go onto Mystery Gift, sometimes if that month they are distributing a legendary Pokemon via the Nintendo network, you will get a free Pokemon. You won't have to do anything to obtain it. In my previous videos of me playing Pokemon Sun, you have seen me claim my free legendary Latias before I had even got to the first Pokemon Center. So I thought that was pretty cool, because by the time I went to the first Pokemon Center, he was essentially just waiting there for me. So, you know, sometimes Pokemon do cool little things like that. Well, they've always done these free giveaways of Pokemon. It's just back in the day you had to, like pre-internet days, you had to know when they were going on, otherwise they didn't really do announcements. I know someone who works at Game, I won't reveal his name because I know he didn't want me to reveal his name, but he has a Mew all the way back from the Millennium event, and he has transferred it via Pokemon Bank, like all the way up until this day and age, and that just shows how much of a Pokemon fan he is. This guy is in his like late 40s, and he is still playing Pokemon just like me, avid Pokemon fan. And it's just crazy to think that how universal Pokemon is, how so many people from so many different ways and walks of life, you know, male, female, old, young, doesn't matter where you live, love Pokemon and are so inspired by it and its lore. I think that Pokemon, they are probably one of the most universal card games in the world. They must at least be $1 trillion company if you think about all the merchandising Pokemon have made over all these years. Not just the cards alone, like, you know, toys, bags, key rings, keychains. They've made so many other cool collectibles that Pokemon have. Like, one of my biggest dreams, and it's something I will achieve before I die, I will go to Japan and I will go to the Pokemon Center. Whether or not I film it, I don't know. But for me, that's like going to Disneyland. That is like literally, oh my God, I've made it sort of thing. Like, I would lose my mind 100% if I was somehow able to go to the Pokemon Center in Japan. I would spend so much money. I think I would just come back just completely broke. I'd just come back and do a video and be like, hi guys, this is every single thing that I've bought I don't have any money anymore. I am now currently living out of a bag. So yeah, this is life for me now. But look at all the nice shiny things that I have. But yeah, if I to be honest, if I went to Japan, I'd probably just change my name and just live the rest of my life out there, because I really like the Japanese culture. Um, I just adore a lot of things about Japan. I really do. So yeah, a big aspiration, hope, dream, whatever you would like to call it, of mine is to go to Japan. And you know what? I might even make that like what I want to do in the next 5 years in my life, is essentially maybe, go to Japan and, I don't know, film some really cool content for you guys. I'd love to go to Japan. Another place I'd like to go is Tibet. I would really like to see the Tibetan monks. Asia really is like a place that I really want to explore. Obviously, being half Asian as well. But yeah, I really want to go to China. I really want to go to Japan. Korea is another country I'd like to go to. I would like to go explore them places. I think it would be really cool, very educational, and it would be nice to learn about other ways of life and culture. And I am very much into art. I'm very much into architecture, and I just want to discover a new way of life. But let me know, guys, what's your favorite place that you've always wanted to visit? What's your dream vacation? What's your dream house? Where would you like to live? Where would you like to travel? Is there anywhere in the world that you still haven't been yet? Is there anywhere in the world that, you don't want to go, or you don't want people to visit? Let us know in the comment section down below. But me, personally, if I could go to the 2 places in this world that are on my bucket list that I have to go to before I die, are St. Vincent, which is an island in the Caribbean that all one side of my family are from. Big shout out to my family. And like Japan. Probably not Tokyo. I probably would want to see like I don't want to say the actual Japan, but like I'd want to see like the slums. I would want to see all of Japan really, but I would want to start off in like the slums. I want to see how the average person lives, and someone who doesn't live in Tokyo, how can I describe Tokyo? To me, it just looks like a city from the future. But yeah, I would want to see like all ways of life in Tokyo. I'd love to do documentaries. That's something I would really like to get into. I'd love to have enough money to buy like a high resolution camera, hire a camera crew and just film the whole experience, and like go to Japan and just show people what it's like to live in Japan, and show the architecture and the art and just the way of life of Japan. I think that would be absolutely awesome to be able to make content like that on another country. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I've been into that I want to get into as well. I really like journalism. I really like reporting and reporters. But the problem is with me, it's very hard for me to focus my mind. I start a lot of projects, and because of life and knowing so many people and helping so many people, half the time I don't end up getting done everything that I need to get done. But going to Japan is like a really big thing to me. That's something I've wanted to do for a very long time. So hopefully I can do that before I'm 30 years old. Do you know what? I think once I leave here with my other half, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save to go to Japan, and then maybe we'll both go like on a nice holiday or something and explore the country. I don't know, guys. I just want to do something a bit more. I want to explore the world, and if I possibly could film it, I'd love to film it so I could feel like I'm taking you guys with me. But yeah, if you want me to do that, then let me know in the comment section down below, and maybe I might start saving, and possibly we can make that happen. Because, oh god, could you just imagine GMG News in Japan, in the Pokemon Center, buying products for you guys? Like, one guy that I'm really inspired by a lot, and I watch a lot of his content, is a guy called Unlisted Leaf. I've actually showed him to a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people. He makes really amazing content. He's an Australian dude. He flies all around the world. I've seen him go to like you know, the UK. I've seen him go to Japan and stuff like that, buy Pokemon packs. He gets really good boxes, and he seems like a really cool dude. Also, he does this thing once a year where he gives away like loads of Pokemon cards to charity and stuff like that. He does fundraisers and events and all cool stuff like that. And I just like how he's grown his channel. You know, he's done it all legitimately, all properly, and he just seems like a really nice guy. So big shout out to him. Also shout out to Finding Charizard. That's someone that used to comment quite a lot on a lot of my videos. I haven't seen a lot on him recently, so hopefully he's okay. But yeah, like I said, if you guys want me to continue making content like this, just let me know in the comment section down below, and I will do so. Because one thing I like doing is making content that you guys enjoy watching, because I don't see the point of putting up content of something that's just going to bore the shit out of you. I'd rather make videos that I know that you guys like to watch. And I know these code cards are helpful, I know they're useful, and I know that not everyone can afford to do what I do every now and again and just give away a shitload of code cards, because, well, you know, a booster pack costs like a minimum of £3. So if you work out the maths out of how many I've given away in the last video and this video, you'll realize that this is a lot of money that goes into buying all these Pokemon packs, doing all these Pokemon unboxing videos. But I'm not moaning, because at the end of the day, I'm the one who chooses to do them. I'm the one who chose to do a Pokemon channel, and I probably will continue to do this for as long as I feel like doing it, because, well, at the end of the day, guys, as they say in life, you got to do what makes you happy, and this does generally make me happy. It makes me happy knowing that I'm actually helping people. I'm actually doing something positive for once. I'm not just doing something for the sake of myself. I'm doing this because I essentially want to help you guys get some good decks for the Pokemon Tcgo. So let's keep going. And we've got this stack, that stack at the back, and then that is literally all the code cards. And then I'm going to show you in a second exactly how many code cards are currently taking up the space on my floor. But yeah, if you guys think I should continue making content like this, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think of these. And I'm going to do a video very, very soon showing you guys I actually have like a signed piece of memorabilia. Probably something that none of you guys even know. There is an author called Toby Moore. He made some children's books. Big shout out to my dad. My dad's, due to his job, he ended up doing some work for this guy. And because of that, when I was a kid, my parents separated when I was really young. My dad decided to get me a signed book by him. And when I started speaking to my dad again, he just one day just said to me, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, all these years ago, before you moved to your mother's, I was able to get you a signed book by this artist called Toby Moore." I actually read it. It was pretty cool. So yeah, I think I'm going to show you guys that in a video. Well, probably, maybe the next video after this, you might see that. And yeah, I'm just trying to think of more interesting and different content to upload for you guys, because I want to try and single myself out from these other YouTubers, because I don't really want to be seen to be like a certain type of YouTuber. I'm not a certain type of YouTuber. I just do whatever the fuck I want. But yeah, if you guys enjoy watching me make videos and me make content and all cool stuff like that, you just got to let me know in the comment section down below, and I will continue to do so, because the way I see it is, you support me, I support you. It's as simple as that, guys. If you want to subscribe, please do so. If you want to be informed of when I give away these mad code card videos, turn on post notifications by ringing that bell, leave a like on the video, and you will be informed of whenever I decide to upload content. I normally upload content daily. If, like I was saying before, if I don't upload content for a little while, it's because something is generally going on in my life at that moment in time, which is currently keeping me from making content. But that doesn't mean that I will ever stop making content. I just continue to make as much as I can for you guys, because the way I see it is, you only live once, guys. There's no point in living your life. You know, the way I see it is, we could die tomorrow. So live life like it was your last day. Regret nothing and just continue to be happy. That's one thing that people forget in this world. People think too much about money and how, you know, certain things are going to affect them and all this, that, and the other. Money doesn't mean anything. Like, I've worked in jobs. I'm being serious now. The highest paid job I ever had, I made like over $3,000 a month. And I used to work, let me think, out of a week, I used to do 12 hours every single day. Every single day, 7 days a week, 12 hours. And that job literally killed me. I had to have gallstones removed out of stress when I was like 20 years old. And my doctor at the time, when I was in the hospital, said to me, this shouldn't happen to you. This is supposed to happen to people when they're in like their late 40s, 50s, early 60s. And just because of the amount of stress I was under, the fact that I wasn't eating properly, the fact that I wasn't sleeping at all, I didn't have any social life. It took a real toll on me. I got very thin, very frail, and I had to come away from that job because that job essentially would have killed me if I kept doing what I was doing. And the reason why I stuck at that job, before any of you say, why did you do this? I stuck at that job because the money was very good. And at that current moment in time, I was living at home. So I didn't have like really any outgoings. I paid a little bit of rent. And I pretty much just paid for my phone bill. Like everything else, I didn't pay for. I didn't pay for food or anything like that. My dad was pretty generous to me in that sense. And this made me buy a lot of stuff, but I never actually got to use any of it. So funny little story. My first like proper unboxing video is on my other YouTube channel, my music YouTube channel, which is called Watch My Skills. I unboxed my White Glacier PS4. I think that's got like 3.7k views. If you want to go and check that out, please do so. So I unboxed my white PS4 and I was so busy with work. I was still playing my PlayStation 3, which was next to it. I hadn't even